Oliver, I have to tell you something embarrassing.
Oh no, is this about the restaurant in Rome?
How did you know?
Because everyone has a restaurant story they don't want to tell. What happened?
The waiter brought me the wrong dish, and I just ate it. The whole thing, in silence, too scared to say anything.
Emma,
I know.
you paid full price for food you didn't want because you didn't know what to say?
Don't make it worse.
Okay, today we fix that. By the end of this episode, you will never sit in awkward silence again.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Speak Beautiful English. I'm Emma.
And I'm Oliver. And today we're talking about something that makes almost everyone uncomfortable.
Sending food back at a restaurant.
Whether the order is wrong, the food is cold, or something just isn't right, we're going to give you the exact words to handle it. Confidently, politely, without making a scene.
And we promise, by the end, you'll actually feel excited to practice this. Because these phrases, they work everywhere in the world.
Before you can say anything about your food, you need to get someone's attention. And this is where a lot of people make their first mistake.
What do?
They wave their hand like this, or they make awkward eye contact, or they just give up and say nothing. The right way is simple. You wait for a moment when the server is nearby, make comfortable eye contact, and you say, "Excuse me, could I get some help?" Or, even more naturally, "Excuse me, when you have a moment?"
Oh, I love that one. When you have a moment, it's so polite.
Because it shows you're not in a rush. You're not being demanding. You're just a gracious person with a small issue.
What if no one is nearby?
In some restaurants, a gentle raise of your hand is fine. In others, especially in Europe, making extended eye contact with a nod is more appropriate.
And in Japan?
In Japan, many restaurants have a call button at the table. You press it. Very civilized.
I wish everywhere did that. Okay, so the server comes over. What do we actually say?
Let's start with the most common situation. They brought you the wrong dish. Here's the golden rule. Always start with, "I think." It softens the statement and avoids any blame. You're not accusing them of making a mistake. You're just observing a small mystery. "Excuse me, I think there might be a mix-up. I ordered the grilled salmon, but I received the pasta."
And you said, I received, not you gave me. That's intentional, right?
Exactly. "I received" focuses on the situation. "You gave me" sounds like an accusation. Big difference. Same problem, totally different energy.
That's so clever. What do they usually say after?
They'll apologize and fix it. Most servers are professionals. They want to make it right. You just need to give them the opening to do so.
What about when you ordered something medium rare and it came out very well done?
The classic. This one requires a tiny bit more bravery, but the phrases are just as easy.
Walk us through it.
You say, "I'm sorry to bother you, but my steak is a little more cooked than I'd like. Would it be possible to get this cooked a little less? I ordered it medium rare."
I'm sorry to bother you, even though they made the mistake?
Yes, and this is the secret. When you start with empathy, even when you're the one with the problem, the other person immediately becomes your ally, not your opponent.
So you're not apologizing for their mistake. You're just making them feel comfortable enough to help you.
Now you're thinking like a diplomat. What about cold food? Say, "Excuse me, I think my dish might have gone a little cold. Would it be possible to warm it up?" The phrase, "might have gone a little cold," is more polite than "this is cold." It sounds like a natural thing that happened, not a criticism.
This next one is really important. What if someone has an allergy and the food arrives with something they can't eat?
This is a situation where you need to be more direct, because it's about health, not just preference. And that's okay. Being clear about allergies is always appropriate.
What do you say?
You say it simply and clearly. "Excuse me, I have a nut allergy and I think there may be nuts in this dish. Could you check with the kitchen? I'm sorry, but I mentioned I'm lactose intolerant. Could this be remade without cheese?"
Notice Oliver said, I mentioned. That's key, right? Because ideally, you told them about the allergy when you ordered.
Always. When ordering, say, "Just to let you know, I have an allergy. Could you make sure there's no ingredient?" This way, if something goes wrong later, you've already planted the seed.
And if you forgot to mention it when ordering?
Then just be honest. "I should have mentioned this earlier, but I have an allergy to ingredient. I'm so sorry, is it possible to check?" People are incredibly understanding about allergies.
Okay, this is the brave one. What if you ordered something and you just don't like it? No mistake, no allergy. You just don't enjoy it.
Honestly, this is the hardest situation for most people because there's no mistake to point to. It's just personal taste.
Can you even say something?
You can, but it requires grace. You'd say something like, "I'm so sorry. I don't think this dish is quite right for me. Would it be possible to try something else?" Notice, you're not saying it's bad. You're saying it's not right for you. Totally different.
Some restaurants may charge you for the swap, right?
Sometimes, which is why you can add, "I completely understand if there's a charge for the change." That shows you respect their business, and 9 times out of 10, they waive it.
Because you made them feel respected first.
Every single time.
We talk a lot about what to say when there's a problem. But what do you say after it's resolved?
This is where most people drop the ball. The issue gets fixed and they just go back to eating.
What should they say instead?
Something simple. When the corrected dish arrives, "Thank you so much, this looks perfect. I really appreciate your help." 6 seconds. That's all it takes. And what happens? That server now wants your table to have the best experience possible. They'll check on you more. They'll remember you fondly. They might even bring something extra.
Like free dessert.
It has happened to me, multiple times.
Of course it has. The full framework. 1. Get attention. Excuse me, when you have a moment. 2. Use "I think" to soften. I think there might be a mix-up. 3. Focus on the situation, not the person. I received, not you gave me. 4. Start with empathy. I'm sorry to bother you. 5. End with gratitude. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. So there we have it, everyone. Everything you need to handle any restaurant problem, in English, without panic, without embarrassment, and without eating food you didn't want in sad silence.
And remember, the goal isn't to complain. The goal is to communicate. Calmly, clearly, and kindly. That's what confident people do.
Before we go, we want to hear from you. Leave a comment below. Have you ever been too scared to say something at a restaurant? What would you say now using today's phrases?
And don't forget, you can practice at home. One person plays the customer, one plays the server. Try sending back a dish. It's actually kind of fun.
Thank you so much for listening to Speak Beautiful English. If this episode helped you, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps more people find us.
Subscribe for new episodes every week. And share this with someone who travels or someone who's learning English.
Keep practicing, keep smiling, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye for now.